Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the World of Risk Global Domination. I'm Kylted. I'm a competitive player in Risk Online. Today, we're going to be casting Group 2 of the KPO Semifinals. So this is the largest Risk tournament of all time, and we're down to the final 12 players. We are in Group 2. The first 3 players from Group 1 have already advanced to the finals, and these are the 6 battling for those final 3 spots. We have Speedster, German player, rocking a Jamaican flag today. He's a content creator on Twitch and YouTube, one of the absolute best players in the world at Europe Advanced Capitals. The meta settings that everybody loves. Go check him out. We got Marin Brambat, younger lad, teenager, former world champion of Risk, former Legends champion of Risk, and he's also put up some big numbers in Grandmaster tournaments and other tournaments as well. So, a legend of the game, still young, but a lot of history there. We got Julius Belay, recently entered the scene. Coming over from the chess community. We had a couple people from the chess community come into the Risk community. Julius has followed suit, joined in the competition, and look at them, top 12 in a 2,000 player tournament to start his career in Risk. So very happy to see it. Rooting for them today. They're also offered to stream to us, so we could cast this game today. So very thankful to them for that. We got Silent Legend, who is exactly as his name describes, a legend of the game. Silent Legend is a mobile player, plays on his phone, and there's a few players in this that play on their phone, but Silent Legend is known as a very, very talented mobile player, and he is a former Grandmaster Tournament champion. Funny enough, Grandmaster Tournament is all about voice chat and communication and then getting those wins. He won the Grandmaster Tournament as a Silent Legend on his phone with no voice chat. So winning a voice chat tournament with no voice chat, Silent Legend, living up to the name. We got Toblerone, or Tolber1, which everybody calls it Toblerone, like the chocolates. Kind of just came into the scene. I think this is his first tournament. He's been dominating this tournament, doing very well. He keeps saying, there's no way I can get any further. This is my last round. I'm sorry, guys. But he keeps managing to sneak through to the next round. So excited to see how they do today. We got Raging Dino, another old school name in the community that you've seen him in all the tournaments for years and years and years. He's always been in there battling with the best of them and making it decent runs. I don't think he's got a big win under his belt yet, but I would not be shocked to see him get one soon. So this is the 6 contestants we got today. They're going to be playing 3 games. First game is going to be a 6-player game. The winner of that game will advance to the finals. A 5-player game, winner of that game advances to the finals. And then a 4-player game, winner of that game advances to the finals. One final note, I'm going to be casting once again with Under the Gun, one of the best players of all time in the world of Risk. We're going to be hopping through discussing all the strategy in all 3 of these games and rooting these players on as they battle for that final spot.
Okay, people emoting. This is the vibe. Getting ready for a tournament game. Let's go.
I'm going to turn my music off. We're ready to rock. Let's go. Who's Julius Belay? He's coming from the chess scene. He's a fan of Vampire Chicken. This Vampire Chicken came over into Risk. He brought some of his chess followers with him, and this man joins the tournament, and now he's in top 12. So it does tell you that skill in games can transcend. If you're good strategically, you can be good at Risk. All right, he's setting up his sound, and do we have sound here?
Let's go. We see Speeds in the first position. Okay, trying to keep that position alive. His only position on the bottom right of the map.
Oops.
That makes a lot of sense. I would probably go as far and even make it a 3 or a 4. You definitely do not want to lose it.
Yeah, it's a position you definitely want to keep. If that's your only position in the bottom right, you do want it. I wouldn't be shocked if he added a 1 to the far left. No, he doesn't.
Okay, he needs to do a 4v1 somewhere.
Yep, everybody's sending alliances now.
Oh, interesting. He decided to split instead of actually creating 1 stack. He fortified and used it to leave a 2 and a 3 instead of just having
Did he lose a troop on the roll, or did he bring one back? I didn't see that.
I didn't see. I thought he didn't lose any on the roll, but he just when he fortified.
So maybe he brought one back to make it a 3 out and leave a 2 in the corner. Means he's got his troops accessible to the board and also has the 2.
I think maybe he's playing the territory game. He has a lot of 2s everywhere. So he's looking to, he's first player. You can kind of snowball off a little bit, get a small advantage by holding more than 12 territories. This is a possibility on this map. It's a super large map, 74 territories in total. Yep. So
also you can see everybody's just close to 16%, right? So any territory that purple 16% is 12 territories. You get an extra troop at the start of your turn if you're holding 16% or higher. So anybody purple hits that's not black will knock somebody under. So he hits black. Somebody might take offense to something like that at the start of the game, and then they might start hitting your territories in response. So if pink hits orange, green or red, I will be curious to see if anything comes from that. How is no one given Silent love? Trust me, people are giving Silent Legend love. That man knows how to play.
I have him as my personal highest chance of winning a tournament. I do respect this man. He's
Yeah,
fantastic. He is a silent legend. Does not
true.
talk, but does win, does strike in style.
He won the Grandmaster tournament without talking. That is a voice chat tournament. And he won it on mobile on one of the largest maps in the game. So, I mean,
Just listening in and
yeah.
yeah, you're right. It's actually a consideration to like people are playing kind of nice. Like it's consideration to hit the person that goes right after you, so they only get +3 on their first turn instead of +4.
Yeah. So it looks like
But
he
people
hits
are
red.
still
Red
playing
will
that.
be getting 1 troop lower, although they get 3 bonus troops on the first turn, anyways.
Definitely.
Orange has got the nice little. This is the best kill guard pocket, whereas 2 is down here. Best spot to be kill guarded and protected, which is nice. And the person that goes before him in turn order, pink, is nowhere near that too, which is good for him. Actually, pink's nowhere near that bottom right. He's got to bring us 3 in maybe next turn.
Yeah, he's controlling. I mean, do you bring it in or do you just keep controlling that like passage? Because that's such an important passage to move through. But staying there might also mean someone will hit you just to kill somebody else.
I
So
guess
it's an
if
interesting
he's
question.
trying to get lines on orange, he kind of wants to go in, but yeah, it's also a really good spot to hold. This territory has so many options, and it's a nice little choke. So what do we got for colors? We've got Julius Belay is red, Speedster is black, Silent Legend is purple. Am I
Yeah, yeah. Silent is purple.
where are we told we're owns pink?
Mm-hmm.
Raging Dino is orange, and then it leaves Marin is green. Okay, so we may be using
Yeah,
the players'
that's
names
right.
as we're talking, but we're Speedster, Silent Legend, Toblerone, Raging Dino, Marin, and Julius Belay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what are people doing right now? They're looking to strengthen positions like everywhere on the map. So they're like it's harder for them to be killed. It's easier for them to access different spaces. So you wanna make sure you're kind of like everywhere. They're fighting for territories, like playing with a 12 or more cutoff. So we see creating twos everywhere because nobody's gonna hit a two. People are just hitting ones, right? It's safer. You don't want to lose your own troops.
Yep.
So this is an interesting idea. It's just putting twos everywhere. Um,
We also
yeah, and
we had
maybe
a question. It is 52 territories, is 70% on this map.
yeah, that's a bunch. It's not easy to do. It's the largest map out of the three from today.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
easy
it's
take.
such a neat map with the chokiness. Like it doesn't look like it looks relatively open, but there's so many nooks and crannies and a little bit of awkward pathing that just makes it what I think is like ideal for semifinals. We tested it a lot to see if we were going to use it for the finals, but World Dom on this map will stalemate relatively often.
Yeah, I mean I do agree. I think it's super tricky. I underestimated it last time, the last semis. And when I went back and checked what I was actually saying, I was so wrong. It's not easy to go for kills here. There's always going to be something in the way, so it's very tricky to play, which makes it really interesting.
We got
Mm,
only really 3 colors in the bottom right? Green, orange, and purple. This is kind of like the kill guard circle down here, and green having 3 territories, purple having 2, orange having 3. That little. It's interesting how that will play out on how those guys might have a better chance at survival later.
Definitely that matters. What I'm personally also looking at is the people staying above 16. So Speeds I think is gonna be on that above 16 all the time, which is great for him, especially going first. You really need those extra troops. And
Yep.
then Silent and Tolbaron also managing to stay above 16. The last 3 players, Dino, Marin, and sorry, who is it?
Julius.
Julius,
Yeah.
might not manage to hold 12 at the beginning of their turns. And
That's
there
actually
could be
neat
like
too. Oh, go ahead.
there's like an interesting dynamic of like I mean people can like have private communications, right? They have these alliances of like thinking about it like these one takes, they're not super random. Like people are putting thought. Like he just hit Marin to ensure Marin is below 12. So there's already some diplomacy going on, some targetings, and yeah, creating like these 1 or 2 or 3 extra troops, which can make the difference. They more often than not actually make a difference. Like every single troop can matter when
Very
it comes down
impactful.
to it.
And he also snuck into that bottom right corner there too, which is nice.
Yeah, so he
And
moved, yeah.
maybe that balances this map a little bit. Whereas usually, so the later people in turn order are the ones that get the bigger trades, but they're also the people that get 1, 2, or 3 bonus troops on the first turn. But if you're the people that attack early, everybody in the first few positions starts with like 4 troops. These are the people leading off with the first attack, so they're taking a 13th territory, while these guys are going down to 11. So they're constantly at that uphill battle where the other guys are getting now 4 troops a turn to their 3 troops a turn. And do they do extra attacks to kind of bring that back or not?
Yeah, we
Cool
saw
little
that in
dynamic
the
on
last
this
game
map.
as well, right? From Zychron, I
Yeah,
think.
Zyklon was 2 attacking every single turn in the last
That
position
was super
using his
interesting.
extra troops.
Yeah, but I mean, I really like to see like what we're seeing right now seems really reasonable. Like the first three, this is what they should do. They should use their tempo to ensure they're on 12 and the rest of the people aren't, like the rest of the players aren't. So this seems in balance, kind of. But yeah, like there's interesting ideas. So, like you can definitely adapt and think about stuff. Like the small mini game, I'd call it.
Yeah.
Quite interesting and gives you opportunity. They also we have portals, unstable portals, and there's plenty of time until the kills happen. So maybe if a portal opens up in the bottom right, somebody else could get in there. Like this might be interesting in the future when we see the portals move. People can
Oops.
move through portals to reposition.
Bear with
Okay,
me.
there's like there's one nearby on Speedster.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
bear with me 1 second. For anybody that is joining and is unaware of the settings that we're playing today, look at my high tech stuff going on over here. We're playing Overworld 70% progressive domination right now. So they only need 70% of the board. It's 74 territory map. You need 52 to conquer the 70. Unstable portals. So the portals are going to constantly move, open, and close. Progressive, and it's 90-second turn timers. We do give enough time on a larger map like this to bring the mobile players up so they can compete with the PC players because it is slower to attack on mobile. And alliances are on here, so a little bit of shenanigans can happen with alliances in any type of game to try to finagle a win. I think more forms of communication are almost always better in a game, so we added alliances quite often in this tournament. I believe they're on for all 3 games in the semifinals.
yeah, it's just another layer of complications and things to play around, especially when only getting first matters. If someone is leading too far, is getting too far ahead, everyone has like a common interest in stopping them. Because it doesn't matter if you're second or third, like all that matters is winning these games, right? So the
Why save your
communication can
20
be
stack if you're going to lose the game anyways, right? Might as well use that 20 stack to hit that person's 13, kind of maybe balance them, stop them from winning, right? And maybe
for
get another
sure.
shot at a win later. Even if you only have a 2% chance at winning, that's better than a 0% chance. So a little bit of alliance work there
Yeah.
can go a long way.
And as far as the 90 seconds go, I'm a huge fan of it. Also for PC players, it's a blessing. Like hitting this many territories, being precise in such a situation, you're just thankful for every extra second, and it just increases chances of people to be successful with their 70% runs, and like don't like run out of time and panic. So you can actually see what people are capable to do, and they have a little more time to show what they can calculate and how far they can think, etc.
Curious to
So
see a trade start coming through. Are we going to see a card skip like we got in the first game?
yeah.
Now, the guy who card skipped did win the game, but he also needed a trade on 3 to not die, which is why he won the game later. If he didn't have a trade on 3, he would have went to 4 cards and he would have been killed. So, I mean, the card skip, he got the win, but also like you're playing with fire
Yeah,
there, so
it's a
it
long
could
shot
go
to say
both
that the
ways.
card skip was what won him the game. I
Yeah,
mean, a
there was
lot
a
of a lot
lot
of
of
stuff happened in that game, so anything can happen. But yeah, it's an interesting debate whether you want to do it or not. I think Speedster's the kind of guy. If he skips after he has 4 cards, so he would skip right on the 5th card.
yeah, definitely.
Um, and maybe you start skipping in an advantageous position where you're like above 12, maybe even above 15. So
Yeah,
when
it
it's
looks
like
like
a
he's
full
above
skip,
15 right now.
yeah, he's really pushing it. I like how Speedster's playing 31 troops as well. Trying to kind of make up or like make use of his advantage of going first.
He's on 15 right now. If red doesn't hit him, he's on 15 troops.
That's too much. So if I were red, I would hit him, and there's also
Yeah,
an easy take. There's a 3 right next to one of his ones in the top left,
yeah, he could do
but
that.
might not
He could
prioritize
combine
that. He
these.
might think of different stuff.
Yeah, everybody's looking at different things, right? He might be trying to line up black or trying to escape green's clutches, right? Like generally, you're trying to line up the person after you in turn order or protect yourself from the person before you in turn order. So he might not
Yeah,
even think about maybe combining this 3 and this 2 on this spot right here. Even though it's got the road out, it's got the connection down. He's
So
not
that's
hitting
huge for
black.
Speedster.
Yeah, Speedster
That's
gets
so
5
big.
troops this turn. If he does a couple attacks, he's going to be. He's probably only going to do the 1 attack, but
Is it
this is
smart? Like
good.
you do 2 attacks here? Maybe you just chill, because like
No,
maybe the
yeah,
board is gonna be like, it's getting a little too much.
he's 10 troops over purple. Purple's about to start with 3. So purple on this turn, on the start of the 4th turn, purple will be at 29 troops. Speedster's
Hmm.
already at 36. He's got a 7 troop advantage just based off how he's played the first couple turns.
Yeah, and also
So
based on the dice and what other people did, but
yeah,
this is
but
definitely
he's
a good
been
idea.
blocking anything that anybody else was wanting to take of his. He's making 2s though, so he's specifically holding his territories,
Hmm.
forcing people to hit each other's territories, and he's blocked himself up to more than 15% now, which is after this, or sorry, more than 15 territories, right? So
Yeah, I mean, but there's still like plenty of ones, like at least 4 ones in the middle of the 5 ones that are like easily attackable and have like
oh no,
orange
no, yeah,
5, red
definitely.
3, etc. around.
If
So
they
people
want to
could
hit him,
like
they
swing
can.
back,
Yeah,
and they should be. So yeah, Silent does it. He sees it, and maybe more people join.
he may be using
Um,
Alliance chat to get them to hit him too, right? I think
Maybe
Silence is probably the
Toblerone,
person to
like
do
he
it.
also has like pink here is an easy hit as well
Yep,
on him, and you bring him below 15 again
he's
because
got a
5 is too
couple
much.
options. Yeah, getting 5 a turn is kind of insane. Like you can see, he's got a 35 troops. I mean, Toblerone's on 34. He's been holding 4 a turn, right? So he's looks like he's going to, but
Definitely. Speed's also fortifying his position on the bottom right. It's the 4 now, so he's holding on to that. That's super important. If it were 2, people could consider even like 6v2ing over there and like really hurting his game. But yeah,
oh, interesting.
mm,
We'd need
he
to see
keeps
if
that.
somebody would hit a 6v2 this early in the game.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, people are generally very cautious and are just playing to their own advantage. So they don't want to they want to minimize how many troops they lose. So they're just hitting once. I mean,
Yeah,
it makes a lot of sense.
every player does have a line where if you go over that line and they feel like they have nothing left to play for, they will make you lose with them. And different players have a different. Their line is at a different spot, right? Some people you can push a lot, and they're still going to try to win the game at all costs, even if they have a 2% chance. They're like, I'm going to try to win. And sometimes you pull off magic in that scenario. But some players may feel like they have a 0% chance even when they don't. And if they feel like they have no chance, then retaliation it's almost certain. So you got to figure out how far you can push certain people too if you're going to start thinking about making those kind of plays.
Yeah, and like tournament games are special in that sense because when you just play a practice game, it's a lot easier to be like, I will retaliate now. I don't really care
Yeah,
about the outcome of this game. But when it's a tournament game and everyone really wants to win,
they're less
I
likely
think
to retaliate for sure.
yeah, and then kind of you show your true face of like when you retaliate and when you don't, and the whole dance is a little yeah, it's more tricky. It's a little
The
trickier.
KPO won actually. There was a massive fight in the semifinals, game 3, where 2 players full sent each other. It was Kuehl and Van Agerwal.
Whoa,
Yeah,
cool! Wow.
they were fighting. I think Kuehl broke Van Agerwal, and Van Agerwal decided that he had no chance to win, and I think he traded and full sent on Kuehl, and they both lost immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So Q
that's
pushed
what
a
I
little
mean.
too
There was a
far,
little bit
and
of one little push, but like Van Agerwal might have been getting too strong, or he
he
might have
snapped.
been weak,
Yeah.
and Kuehl wanted to keep him weak. And he's like, okay, well, if I'm not winning, I'm taking you with me. So, perfect example of a line. And now we see if Speedster skips. He's got 4
Mm-hmm.
troops this turn. He didn't hold 15
13 territory.
territories, but he does have, yeah, he's got more than 12.
Oh, he's thinking. Oh my god.
He does. He
Okay.
takes the card. Okay, nice to see.
He does not. No skipping this time around. Yeah, I mean, with 70% matching first, going first, can also be good. It's definitely super hard to evaluate whether skipping
Especially
is
on
the
the
correct move or not.
third set of trades. Um, could definitely be opportunistic there.
We'll see. But yeah, what you said earlier, I think is super huge. Thinking about who you can kill and who can kill you, and like preparing for having good lines, having clean lines, making sure all your troops are like accomplishing the job together. Like planning ahead basically is what super advanced players do and what really increases your odds when the time comes. So for example, Tolbarone, he's thinking about, okay, how do I line up orange? How do I line up green? Like these are his 2 most likely targets. And how do I like don't get killed by Speedster or by Silence?
Yeah.
Like how do I survive them?
It's hard to see the bottom right down here, but he does have this little 5 in the pocket, which is very safe from black. in the long term. It is close to purple though, but it also has him closer to orange, which is orange is tricky here behind green.
Yeah, I mean the three, the pink three in the top left, that's pretty far away from purple and from green. But yeah, I think
Yep, true.
my feeling is the kills would be more around like Dino Marin area. Like it's not gonna be the 20 set that killed someone for 25,
No, no,
right?
yeah.
I mean maybe like in the third rotation of sets something could happen with these players. But if it's the second rotation of sets, somewhere between like Dino, Marin, and Julius,
Someone has to be
where the
like really not spread out well to die in the second set, I believe.
yeah,
On
probably.
on this map, because it's
Yeah, you
very
can't
easy to be everywhere.
and you can't really afford to hit like somebody else than the guy. You can't really afford to go through some extra troops because then suddenly it's
Yeah,
not gonna be worth it anymore. It's might go wrong and
that's another thing is a lot of people like when you second set of trades. If a lot of people have been getting one extra troop a turn, that's 7 or 8 troops a turn for a lot of these players.
big
Oh,
move.
but he wants that
He 10
position.
he
So
10v2'd and he lost two. Like he lost two on the roll. Bad roll for him. Did he even slider? I don't know.
he attacked twice as well. Knocked
And
himself
Marin
out.
said, "Good luck. Attack black.
Now
Good luck. You just slammed my two through a portal. Does not like it.
I the thing is, realistically, why was Marin's 2 there? Since he's already got the 4 in that position, why does he have a 2 on that portal?
Maybe he was trying to be cheeky, trying to block people from portaling
Yeah,
in.
I
But
I
yeah, two
don't.
is not enough.
Yeah, I
Should have
think
been three or
it.
four.
Yeah, you can't block somebody off a 2 if he wants to create another position. He will hit your 2. I would do the same thing. If Black can't get into the bottom right, he's kind of in some trouble. So that's a nice spot for him to be in.
Yeah. So he decided it was worth to pay those. Maybe one, maybe two troops or whatever. Now he got a little unlucky, lost two on the roll, to ensure that position. And it's strategically impactful. Like suddenly he can potentially get to orange, he can get to green, he can get to anyone, and
Yep.
it's hard to get to him.
He's got a line on
It's
purple
much
8
better.
now, which he didn't have before, right? Like if he's trying to line up purple, he's got pretty much all of it lined up, other than maybe that 4 in the bottom middle.
Yeah, for sure. And I really love to see how Speedster and Silent specifically, and also Tolbarone are creating very big positions rather than like many small positions. Like we see some, like see two purple 8s, one purple 7 on the board. So
Mhm.
those are some bigger stacks. And if you want to actually be proactive and make a play, you want to go for like you want to start attacking from bigger positions.
Yeah.
So I prefer this in style from what we saw in the last semi.
Yeah, if
Uh,
everybody has a bunch of 4 stacks, it's harder to build your 4 stacks up to kill. But if you've got like 3 big stacks, it's a lot easier to get your 100% blitz rolls multiple times in a kill run.
yeah, and we kind of see that happening right now. So like shifting from now, it's not really about going above 12 or holding above 12 anymore. I mean, it's still nice, but it's not the highest priority. Now it's about being able to actually like act in the right moment and do the right thing, get the job done. Be ready to shoot.
Bet Speedster's wishing there was more troops in that top left blocking him. His 4-1, his 2-2-3, like that's all basically connected. If anybody was going to run through him over there, so it is vital that he got into that bottom right side to make him have that one extra position. Because like basically he's in 3 to 4 positions in the top left, but they're all basically one position right now. Somebody runs through that with a
Definitely.
20 stack.
But yeah, being the first player, you don't often get killed because you always match before people. I mean, only if you don't have a set on
Yeah,
4 or something, you're a
yeah, he
target,
should
so
be
you
playing
can
more aggro than defense, of course, but
definitely. And now
he's probably
we can
wishing.
kind of see how troop counts balance out. Like the later players get the bigger sets, the earlier players get the lower sets, and like Speedster's super advantage is entirely gone, and things are gonna be kind of close. I think Julius will have actually the highest troops after his turn. Oh, a 14. I love to see that.
Yeah, big
And maybe it's
big
also
numbers.
combining.
Brings
I
the
think he's
4 in.
combining, right? Make it 15. I like it in a
Up.
central spot, able to go everywhere.
That is a good position to have. Access to the east. You can get up to the north.
Oh,
No,
he
he's leaving it as 2 stacks. Interesting.
does not
Green
combine.
trades
Okay.
on 43. So Julius is going to get 18 troops this turn, go up to 49. So he
Yeah,
will be the troop leader at the end of the first set of trades, which you should expect. But Speedster did do a lot of mitigation by having a bunch of territories, right? He's at 41 at the end of the third turn, or sorry, at the end of the sixth turn. Oh, he
Yeah,
loses a
losing
2.
another 2. Oh my god. Oh, Marinus. Yeah, I mean, okay.
Okay, well,
Taking
that's a
back the
little bit
2.
of revenge because he hit his 2. So there's a little bit of quid pro quo there, which
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it warranted it, but it did have. Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't
not
trade the
trading the
triple.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a little bit of a mistake. You should trade 3 of the same card if you can, rather than the natural set of 1 of each. You're putting 3 like he need either way after he makes that trade, he needs a cavalry back to get a trade. So if he
Mm-hmm.
put all 3 cavalry in the deck, that's more chances of him getting a cavalry back. Whereas if he puts 1
Yeah.
of each in the deck, that's only 1 cavalry going back. Less chance he gets 1 back. Math.
Yeah,
Something
that's
I've
it.
talked about many times on many
Yeah, all the small
videos.
details that can, make the difference.
A 2%
So,
edge here, a 1% edge here, that all adds up if you're doing all of them. That's just
definitely.
one of the things. At
I like
51
how
troops
like
for
Speedster
Achilles.
he got an early advantage, but now maybe like he's even at the lowest kind of troop counts, like because people are
Yep.
punching him back below. Like he kind of went too far, going to +5. Like there were multiple people now ganging up on him. Now this the move with the portal. Okay, that was like a price he had to pay, but then also Marin retaliating.
So he
So
lost 3
now he's
troops from Marin's retaliation, but he also lost 2 troops hitting the 2. So he lost 5 troops to get that position. But he probably like that's a calculated thing. Sometimes you have to do that, right? Like I think
yeah.
it was worth it to take the position.
Maybe there's a way to communicate or emote, like to signal to Marin it's nothing personal. I'm hitting your two here, like no retaliation needed or something.
Yeah, I'm sorry I have to
Uh,
hit your territory. There is alliances where you can try to
to
ease the burden of having to hit somebody.
kind of avoid that big time smack back. But okay. And now people holding 4 cards. Second trade's
Yep.
about to come in. First
People
moment where things could happen, but not very likely.
it is also well, so this map it does last it is a larger map, it is more difficult to get kills on the second set. These players have had a bit of difficulty getting real solid practice games on the semifinal settings, as most players that are eliminated from the tournament are kind of playing other tournaments, practicing other settings, and they're not as excited about playing these settings. So these guys to get real solid practice has been difficult, and it can tend to lead to them getting into some of these games not quite sure. As you saw in Group 1 on the first setting, a lot of people are making some mistakes on Game 1 and Game 2. And it's that's just lack of like we've put very complicated settings in, and they haven't had the time or the people to fully test them and flesh them out. So definitely
Yeah, for
mistakes
sure.
can happen from lack of experience here.
I mean, me myself as a commentator, I think I was super wrong on some of the calls I made, and now I learned from that and understand the settings better. So
Yeah,
it's
like you
naturally.
were like, okay, it's turn 8. He trades for 40, just kill everybody and win.
What is
That's
what is
normally
Dino
what
doing?
progressive would be like. But I'm like, this is more complicated than that. It's a little bit more tricky. And
What is Dino doing?
traded on
Trading on.
3
So he
goes to
was
the.
afraid to get lined up by Tolbaron or something like
Was he
that's an
scared of
interesting move.
pink? Um, He's got that 1 in that far left side behind the black 4, the purple 7. I mean, he could have put a troop or 2 on there. I don't think he was at risk from pink. Maybe
Yeah, me
purple?
neither.
No, he's kill guarded by green. He's the 1 in the kill guard.
So that's interesting. I think.
I think
I
that
mean,
was a
he's gonna
mistake,
survive,
but
Nor. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's definitely going to
he's gonna
live for now.
survive.
But
But how is he gonna win? Like, how is he gonna get the chance to actually run the 70? Like, he basically like his trade was like 15 smaller than it could have been,
yep,
and Speedster's trade is like Speedster's Silence and uh
Tolbaron.
Tolbaron's trades are all getting like 5 bigger now.
Yeah, they all get 5 more each for that.
So
But that's one of those things where I'm like, if you're a little bit more experienced on this exact setting with like real testing, he doesn't trade there because he
I mean,
knows he's
you gotta
safer. But
risk it, right?
But
You
in a
gotta risk it
normal
for the biscuit,
progressive,
right?
you're
You
like,
cannot.
it's turn 8. Somebody's going to trade on 4 and kill me. I'm in that weak position. So I can understand a little bit of fear. Some players, the nerves are very high here, right? So some players will do anything to just survive. And people could make mistakes and feed him the win. So
But
there's
now
always
something
that.
big can happen. Like he just increased the sets for everybody else. Mariners on 43. Maybe like is there any like
Can Pink
does
kill green? Is what you're wondering.
exactly. That's what I'm
Pink,
wondering. Can Pinkle Green?
he's kind of beside green everywhere. He's completely
Mm-hmm.
beside green.
I mean, there's just
That
green
5 in the
ink.
yeah.
There's only a black too, okay. And then there's like the
Pink's yeah.
that's
If there is a
that,
kill, it could be pink on green. Actually, even in the second set, that's potential. We'll have to calculate 25, 30. He'd get 35. So let's say he
oh yeah,
puts
you get
38
40
down.
troops for 43. You get 40. I would
But
send it. You get an extra card.
well, yeah. So he's gonna get the 35 trade. Speedster just did 25. So
Mm-hmm.
30, 30. He'll get the 35 to trade for 40. Yeah. Can he
That
do
that
it?
could
Does he
be
have the
plenty.
number?
Like that. That could be enough. That could be a big enough number.
Three
Speedster
here.
could be blocking the path here, by the way. Speedster sees the same thing we're seeing. He could like move the 9 on the 2. It's probably not. Could have
Three here.
put it
4 or
there.
5 here. 7 here.
Oh, yeah. I think that, yeah, that's really something to think
I
about.
actually, I
Maybe
actually think he's got it. I think it's actually very easy. And
there's nothing in the way, right? Everything connects.
he's saying good luck.
You
Yeah,
he's being scared of being killed by Silent now.
well,
Is
if
that
you
realistic?
did the numbers quick, just he's 38 to deploy. 3 on the bottom right, 5 on the 5 in the middle, maybe 7 on the 4 above it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
15. He's got 23 left. 5, 3, 5. Yeah, and what's that? Like a 10, 11? Yeah, it's actually free. It's like almost
It's
a
perfect.
100%. It might even be 100% kill for green to
Everything
get
lines up. It's
for
perfect.
pink to get green right now.
And I think he will actually like end up with extra troops and an extra card. So I think this is
Yeah,
a huge move.
he's trading
He
immediately.
goes
He's
right
going to
away.
do it.
I think he sees it. He sees it. Nice. He's
Yeah.
going.
So pink's Marin is going to die right now.
Marin understands as well. He says good luck to like add some, doubts in his mind, but I don't think it happens. Nice. I love to see this. This is quick. Oh, wait, the 10 there? That's not enough. There's an 8.
Yeah, he'll go back to it. He's going to go back to it.
Okay, okay.
He's got to make
16,
this
that's good.
7. He should make the 7 a bit bigger. Not there. Okay, 8 on 4.
Ooh.
The 13 can maybe.
8 should be a 9, should be a 10.
Well, the
Maybe
5
better
can
just
manual.
go
The 5 can manual the 4 too.
14, that's too much.
The 5 through the portal can manual it. Okay, 9 before.
Okay. Oh, 3 on 1.
Okay,
Okay.
gets it. So I think green goes down here. This is interesting. Second set of trades, somebody dies.
This is
Bad
fast.
dice though.
Good
Okay.
enough.
Yep.
This is fast attacking. I love it.
Okay, Marin's the first eliminated in game 1.
Nice kill. Well played. I love
Yeah,
to
very
see
well
that.
played.
Well done, man. Good kill.
So that's
And now he
not going to
trades.
chain into the 70. If he tries to run it now, I think he's going to open the board too much.
98 troops. He's 98 troops in an extra card.
Yep.
That was such a good move. Going for it. I love it. Well done. Really, really well done.
He saw his lines and he set up his lines well, right? Remember he snuck into that bottom right through the corner by taking the road. He was setting up on green that whole time.
He was thinking ahead into the future. And what Dino did, like, made his lines so much better. So, yeah. This is
Now we
perfect.
see if red has a trade on 4. Because Toblerone, one of the nice things about, like, if you're on 4, I guess he traded on 4. But, like, if you have, like, 8 cards to choose from, if you have a wild card, you'll, like, any 7 cards, you can trade them in a way to hold the wild card and guarantee yourself a set on 3. But he traded on 4 and then he took 3. But he's getting kills does give you more chance of having a wild card.
So the game winner he could have been to chain the kill into red, but I think that was a long shot, so he didn't go for it. Maybe it was potentially doable. Like if Pink just chained on red, he would just run the 70 after.
I wonder if he did actually have it, because it looks like his stacks are all beside red, like the 9-5-1-1. The 4 here
13
is
next time.
the 4 is tricky. No, the
there's an
11 runs right across. Yeah, never mind.
So the biggest problem would have been the 5 on the left side below the portal, below this. Right?
Yeah.
Because he has to go through something. So this was the one position that kind of stopped it.
Yeah.
Maybe there was something there, maybe not. Super tight. He decided against it, but that could have been a game win right there.
If we pause it and go back, it might have been there. But yeah, no way for us to know for now. He's on 69 troops. I think he dabbed. Let's see what happens. Red trading. I don't wonder what he's going to do. Probably trade in chills, I was going to guess.
Yeah, there's no one to kill to chain it to, like, setting in your card, so there's no good reason to trade.
Oh, he's hitting some. Okay, guards the red 1. No, he just takes a couple territories, goes back. Hopefully red has a trade here. If he doesn't, it's a little...
Yeah, we know he does.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We've seen this triple cap. Yeah. We're watching red's perspective, so we know that.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm super happy to see Toblerone go for it. Dude, this name is so hard because this Toblerone is like a Swiss chocolate, and like he's just mixed up the letters and swapped the L with the B, so I'm always like second guessing myself when I pronounce his name.
I know the Toblerone. Yeah.
That was nice. That was fast execution. That was like dedication. It was not afraid.
He counted it before his turn started, right? You knew it was obvious that he knew exactly what his plan was. He saw.
Yeah, this is what you want to be doing, right?
Yep. Know where to deploy. Like he traded the 1 second into his turn, and he deployed exactly the way, like pretty much exactly how he planned prior to his turn. Maybe with some fine tune adjustments, but he had a general idea.
What's happening here? I could imagine if Pink just has a set on 3, he could try to run the 70 potentially.
For
But
Harbor, yeah, he's on
so red,
35%. Nobody's knocked him down all these
yeah,
territories, right?
people should be knocking him down, right? Like this could happen. He might be holding a wild, so he might just have a trade. Trades are what, 50 or something?
Yeah, and he's already got 35%. So if you only need to take what, that 26 more territories, yeah, with a 50 trade and plus his stacks, now he needs 27 more territories.
So Speedster and Silent should be hitting him a bunch. It's interesting because if Speedster doesn't do it, Silent kind of has to do it. He has no choice, right? So it's
Yeah,
an interesting
I
dynamic
think
of like we should be doing this together, but
Red should
basically
have hit a bunch more pink there.
yeah, he
Speedster's
was not called.
hitting one
Oh,
orange,
Speedster's
one
all
pink.
hitting like 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's super hard to say if he could run it or not. It's never easy to be done.
Yeah, this map is so deceptive because there's what 52 out of 74, so 22 territories. There's lots of 9s and 7s and 10s, and 12s and 14s and 18s and 15s, and
Yeah, so you probably shouldn't be running. I personally, I would like line up either black or purple as pink here,
he
because they're gonna get their 4th card next turn, and you'll be
seven.
holding 4. Oh, he does though.
I think he might have it. It's just there's so much
Whoa.
of the board open
In
because
my
he's not
opinion, though, there's
killing
no risk
somebody.
of losing. There's no risk of losing right now, so you could just wait another turn,
Yeah,
and
we
then you
will
could like
line up on
chain a
purple or
kill.
black and let them get one more card. So when you're on one card and they're on 4, theoretically you kill one into the run.
That was what, like, this is how I would have played from here. But let's see what he has in mind. He definitely has a plan again.
Looks like he's running it. Or no, we'll see.
Don't think so. I think he's running
Killing
a
is
black.
killing black.
Wait, what? No,
No,
he's running it.
he's running. Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Not sure if that's right.
Let's
See
see.
it. Okay, don't lock the 22.
He didn't. No.
Nice.
Hit the
Oh, but
12.
now
Yep.
it's big dice.
Oh, he blocked the 13. No, 13. Yeah, he blocked the 13.
63.
63. He's got the 27 in the bottom right. I think he's got it.
7, he can do it. Yeah. Split.
Splits. He needs to get
66%.
rolling.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, let's go, Tolbarone! First person to make finals for Group 2. Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. Holy shit. Nicely done. He calculated. He used his entire time in between to think about it. He counted he has got enough. And he did. Nice.
Very well played.
Huge win.
He
I love
earned
to
it.
see it. It's a new player. It's a new name, and it's fantastic. Fantastic gameplay by him. I'm so excited to see this.
Julius closed the
Congrats
stream. We'll get it back. We'll get it back for game 2.
To Tolbarone. Holy shit. Nice one.
Oh yeah, chat is like, pay me. I picked him to win. A lot of money went down on Speedster there, but winner was Tolbarone. Let's go. Let me confirm that was Tolbarone. That was pink.
Yeah, it must have been right.
I wasn't watching it. I have paid out the wrong prediction on Twitch before, and let me tell you, they will not let me forget it because I've done it twice now.
They're not gonna let you off the hook. Yeah, that was
worst.
so nice, nicely executed. Like really well played. Honestly, good job. No fear at all. Absolute focus, absolute calculation.
Yeah,
and
very clean play.
Hold his nerves in the end. Like he got a little nervous, you could tell when it gets like 62, 64%, right? Like the 70% kind of thing.
Yeah, you could definitely get nervous in those moments. Like Jacob makes a good point here. He's surprised that Dino, Speedster, and Silent didn't do more to prevent it. Like they could have hit a bunch of his territories, made it more tricky for him, put stacks in spots that choke up the board a little bit more. They did none of that. They kind of just they weren't expecting the trade on 3, or they were just hoping they got a trade on 3 and he didn't. They didn't really want to invest anything into slowing him down. And alliances are there specifically to use for that, right? Let's all hit pink 5 times. Use the alliance. Exactly. Attack pink.
Both of us talked about it. We kind of saw it because, as you pointed out, rightfully, when you kill someone and you get another trait, you can save that one wild every single time, and that will guarantee you a trade on 3. So the chances for him to have a trait there are much higher than usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a difficult diplomatic stance because to keep your own chances of winning as high as possible, you want to be doing as little unnecessary slamming as possible, right?
Yep.
So basically, who was in last position? It was Julius. He can say, okay, there's 2 more people to go after me and do the job for me. And then Speedster can do, okay, I do a little bit. There's 1 more person to go after me, and then like he has to do it, right? He has no choice. But Silent just said, nope, I have a choice. I just did like once or so. So
Yeah,
it didn't really knock him
yep.
down.
I think somebody hit him a couple times because he was on 28% before he ran. He was on 35% a turn or two before. So I
So
think
maybe
whoever
Speedster
went right
twice,
before
maybe
him.
Silent 3 times.
I think Speedster only hit him once, but I think Silent hit him 2 or 3 times.
Oh, I reckon he hit him twice. Whatever. And anyway, it was not enough. And yeah, we have the first person to advance to the finals from this group. And it's exciting to see it's a new name.
Yeah, brand new name. Entering the finals. Let's go. And by the way, guys, for the prediction, I have the game 2 prediction up as well. If you want to bid on who you think wins game 2. Looks like Julius will be putting the stream back up, and we'll be able to get back in there. We're just going to look at this beautiful orange thing.
And so this is also going to mean there's like 1 less chance
I
for
blend
everybody else
in.
to make it. So the pressure's increasing. Like if you're Silent here, if you're Marin, if you're Speedster, one of the, I would say, like super experienced players, the favorites, you're also
Yep,
feeling it.
favorites.
Like the clock is ticking, kinda.
100%. Yeah, it's definitely safe to say that there's some favorites here that people are expecting to go through, and they themselves are probably already also expecting to go through. So for them, it might like the pressure's on, right? One more game down. Now we've got fixed capitals.
Ooh,
Very tricky setting.
definitely.
I have an orange screen up. I mean, I hope it gets the.
So yeah, you guys came up with something new. It's Capital 70.
Oh, here we go.
So yeah, maybe we want to introduce this game mode.
Yep, I'll bring this I'll bring the settings up for this now, as they're about to start the game. So we're entering game 2, which is, oh man, all the way down here at round 12. We're going to be playing the Younger Scrolls. It's a rather large map. I think you might have it in front of you, 66 territories, I believe. Uh, it is a fixed
Yeah.
70%. It's a fixed capitals game mode, but we have added a condition of 70% to it. There is unstable portals, 90-second turn timers once again for the running, and alliances are on. So the 70% modifier means it is fixed capitals. If anybody runs and gets all the capitals, they win. But we have pre-calculated that 70% of this map is 47 territories. So any player on the right side, you can see their territory counts. If any of them ever hits 47, that's an immediate win. And we've added that. So you get to use your capital. You get to maybe fight for a bonus. You get more troops per turn by holding a capital. You can block up parts of the map by using the capital. So a lot more strategy in a fixed 70% game by having the capitals available. So it'll be neat to see what they do with it.
Plenty of options. You can cap like in your bonus and hold that bonus. We also see someone cap kind of central to have a lot of access and then take a bonus completely elsewhere. So there's plenty of ideas. This map is generally pretty open, but there are some sections which are like more away, right? The corners, bottom
Yep.
right, top left, bottom left, etc. And
I see capitals that
uh,
I like currently. Speedster's got that 3 on the right side. He's also got that 5 in the top if he wants to go for that +7 bonus top middle. Red's got
ooh,
that 2 on the island in the bottom left. A lot of people, when we were testing, loved that 2. Holding
oh
that
my God, what is
island.
that? What's that silent cap? I think he's just going for that bonus right there.
Yeah.
But the portal is going to be moving. It's unstable, right?
Yes. So I think he's going to underprotect the capital. We'll see. I don't actually
Mhm.
see good capital positions for purple as far as taking a bonus and having access out with the capital. Like he could
That's true.
think
I mean, you
about
could
his
have kept on
4
like
in
two in
the
the
island.
middle, and then just I don't know, and
It
then take
does
the bonus
choke some
below.
stuff. He could
I'm
have
not
maybe
sure. It's
capped on
hard.
the 4 on the right to take that bonus, but then he leaves like 5 on the cap and then
It's also
stacks where the black 2 is.
the
Like it's
weakest
risky.
bonus, and then your cap is locked in and cannot attack. That's super bad.
No, it's a really tough spot for him to be. I don't hate, and actually he goes first, right? He could have capped on any of his 1 stacks
Yeah,
as well
he
and
can
felt
cap on
safe about
anyone.
it.
That's true. Maybe there was a line for that. But yeah, I definitely would not have liked the 4 on the bottom right, because it means when you take the bonus, your cap cannot attack anymore, but you have to keep troops on it,
No, yeah,
and it
well,
also means
you can
you play for
underprotect it,
for
but
the
yeah.
smallest bonus on the board, or not the smallest bonus. I mean, I guess there's a +3 in the top left, but you
I
play for a
actually
rather
don't
small
know
bonus.
where I would have capped his purple. I don't think I would have capped on the 4. I'm
Oh
just
my
speaking
God.
as an option. Red going there makes sense to me.
Marin just capped in the continent I think Silent was trying to take.
Yeah. But it was pretty
Wolf's near.
clear to me that green was probably going to cap there. It was a good spot for him. I'm going to
Interesting.
try to not be blocking this bottom left island on the screen.
Could
10
play
gift
for bottom
subs if
right.
Kyle does
Yeah.
glow stick finger dances. I do not have glow sticks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so personally, again, I like Speedster's cap. He also had the option to go on the 2 right next to it and play for the bottom bonus, but he's playing for a +6. This capital is rather open. He's also kind of out of the way, like holding a pocket. So I definitely like the Speedster cap. The interaction between Silent and Marin is interesting. I'm really not sure how Silent's gonna play this. Like, which bonus do you fight for? And
The
there's a lot of
portals
stuff
are
still open.
unstable.
Exactly. So that capital is not gonna be like sitting on a portal the whole game, just for the very first turn.
Yeah, Black had
So
two
then
options
it's
for caps. I think either of them were fine. In testing, we actually had the Arco had the top +7 bonus for one of the
yeah.
testing games.
I mean, maybe you kind of like just send it and say, "I'll go for the +7. Who's gonna stop me?" And
Yeah,
find
because
out.
everybody takes a 5 or a 6. Why not take a 7, right? Those 5 or 6 turns, or 8 or 10 turns, or like this game is structured to go 45 minutes or an hour, right? If it's 15 turns of you getting 2 troops more than everybody else, that adds up. Or it'd be 3 or 4 troops more because of how many territories you hold there, right?
Definitely. And look at what just happened. That was so nice. So Silence going for the +5 bonus there, in between red and green probably, and he's communicating with green with Marin to move his 4 out, move his 2 out. So
Yep.
both of them can like coexist, can cooperate. So this is super nice.
Look at this
I really love to see.
speedster play. Oh baby, he goes for the plus. Is he gonna take a turn
Still
one?
going for it. And he then
Big
has
balls.
also the cap on the right side. I love. Oh, he loses nothing on the 3. I
I'm
love the speedster
shocked.
position.
He actually took a turn one and said, "Come at me,
Oh
bro."
my god. Turn
Alliances
1
are on. Will they
+7.
do something about it, or will they let him hold?
I mean, I would not let him hold. But then,
Alliances are on. Everybody's already looking at how do I take my bonus. Are they going to
Marin's
adjust
getting his
strategy
as
into
well.
breaking or no? Let's see what
It's gonna
happens.
be enough, right? Marin gets his bonus turn 1 as well. Super nicely
Okay.
done. Makes space for Silence. They can work together. They figured this out. Nicely done. Really
Speedster's
clean.
dice were great though. He's on 34 troops. Purple's on 29. Like he's
Are
already 5 troops
amazing.
up on purple at that first
Also,
turn.
it gets just so many positions, so many troops in that continent.
Purple's about to lose 3 more troops as well. So
Yeah.
purple's going to be 8
Another
troops
turn 1
behind
bonus
him.
take. Clean. Clean dice as well. Love to see it. Another turn 1 bonus
Red,
take.
if I'm red, you almost consider taking that bonus at the top left as well to go with that bonus if black
Yeah,
can
yeah,
kill that,
I
right?
think you do. You just
Because you
you
got to
take the
match him,
+3 as
right?
well.
So what's
Mm-hmm.
orange going for here?
And then you just guard
Red
from
just
there.
put in his. Oh, red gave orange the little bonus and said and moved into
Nah.
the big one there.
Because what other options would Orange have if he doesn't have that?
Well,
So
he could
maybe
go for the bonus his cap is in, but red moved into it. Yeah, he's got to go for this now. He doesn't have a choice. Does he break black or chill? Too much
I
friendly
mean,
neighbor here will feed the game. We'll see.
but you don't want to be breaking your neighbor because then you kind of start like a longer thing.
You also don't
Maybe
want like
some.
an all-out war. Like you can get people to balance it in a turn or two. You don't have to rush to balance the game.
I mean, but this is a fast head start,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
depending on his style of play, Speedster might just go for another bonus. That's what I would do. But maybe not. Maybe if you take the second one, then they definitely break you.
Well, yeah. If you, at some point, if you force your enemies to communicate in alliance chat to stop you, it's hard to get them to stop stopping you.
Probably, yeah,
Like
yeah.
as soon
Probably
as
too
they're
much.
teaming you, like there's some mental thing, right? Where this is the player we need to stop. And
Mm-hmm.
then if everybody's got you in their mind for that, it can be very bad. Oh, he does get to hold that with 15 territories. 14. He starts with 14 on turn 2.
Holy shit. So what do? You just
Oh,
like keep status quo? Don't push it
I
too much?
if I'm him, I'm buffing all my borders to like 4s probably. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, you keep status quo right now. Yeah, exactly what he's doing, right? Maybe
Mm-hmm.
attack the red 1 with the 4 and bring one of those 3s out. Or yeah, take that, bring one of those 3s out.
Ooh. And
Just
this is a
trap
long-term
3.
thing. He's positioning towards the left of the map so he can potentially run the 70 later. He needs a position
Yep.
nearby all these
Left
juicy
side
ones.
position is smart. He will
So he can
almost
start
always
moving.
have access to portals because he's got so many territories, though.
Nice. This
There's
game's been
7
excellent.
portals, and he's got he's got about a quarter of the territories on the board, and almost a quarter.
Oh, why is he making a 4 there? What is that? Huh.
White, where's white?
Interesting. I mean, no, why? Like, Marin just put like a 4
Oh,
behind Speedster's cap. And that's very interesting to me.
I think he
He's
wants to
basically
hold
saying
the
you're not gonna take
position.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, stay alive or what? Because it doesn't really have prospects. Is that like signaling you're not going for another one? Like
Yeah, he
what is
might
the
be
signal?
blocking on purpose. Like this might be Red's doing the same thing.
Okay.
I mean,
So
Red's
they're like,
only
you can
three
have plus
troops
seven,
behind
but no
Speedster.
more.
Yeah.
But if you look at the setup, so black gets plus, like his bonus is +7, and
Yeah.
for example, the orange bonus is +3. That's
No,
a
I know.
huge discrepancy.
Yeah, it's Orange is in a very bad spot right now.
The other three players all have +5s, so we have like 3, 5, 5, 5, 7, kind of.
Yep. And the 7 also has more than 12 territories, and the 3 also has under 12. So he's really, like, everybody else is 13, 14, 15, 14, and he's on 10 territories. Orange is really in struggle right now. He needs a better position. He needs to do something.
I mean, maybe you start pushing for the content where your capital is in, like signaling long term you want to take it, you
I
want to
think that's
come
a good
back that
play.
way.
Yep. Maybe, and try to, like, if the one he's in, I think it's a 6, I think he can start pressing Red out of it, moving that
Yeah,
13 down.
that's what I would have done.
Yeah, tell
Like,
Red, get out. I'm holding this +3, but I'm moving to this +6. Get the hell out of here. I
so
think
same
that's the
idea
play.
as same idea like before. Like Speedster likes the status quo, so he wants to keep it,
Yep.
and like Dino doesn't, so he has the highest like incentive to change something about it. So he needs to move. He needs to be active.
Yep.
Like
And
you need to change what's happening fast. Otherwise, it's gonna be way too late.
yeah, a lot of people do get caught in these later high skill games as I'd say spectators or passengers, right? You don't want to be a passenger in a game of Risk. You want to be the one setting the tone. You want to be the one planning an attack route. Anybody that's got a passenger that thinks, it's going to stalemate, or I don't know, any of that hemming and hawing and not thinking strategically is just going to get you eliminated. Yeah, Speedster's doing everything right now. I love his play. I thought he should go for that upper bonus
Hmm?
or go for that cap and that bonus, but he took that cap and the upper bonus. He took the best
I
of
love
both
it.
worlds with his spawn. Yeah,
Hmm.
very well played.
Because
Very well
like
played.
it was like the spawn was also so fantastic. It's just like multiple bigger stacks and that +7 bonus, and barely anyone else.
And he
So it's
hit
just his for the taking without debate, right? And
and he
yeah.
lost nothing hitting that 3 stack. And like I'll be honest, if I played that, I probably would have capped up there, and I
Hmm.
might have taken that turn one. I might have even held off a turn, just because I don't want people hitting me. But there depends, I guess, on the
Nah,
lobby if you think they're gonna hit you or not.
I wouldn't held off. I wouldn't hold off. Like
It
people
depends
wanna.
on the lobby, right? On our testing settings, we had people that were breaking people,
I see, but
depending.
like first priority should be to improve your own game rather than
Yep,
like
yep.
shrinking somebody else's game. So especially the first turn, everyone is busy with taking their own bonus. You have a good chance of getting away, unless there's like a super easy 4v1 nearby that
So
costs nothing.
a turn one +7 with 15 plus territories is insane to me.
But okay, but like, does it lead anywhere? Like,
Oh, it's gonna
like,
lead.
okay,
He's
so he
15
has a
troops
couple
up
more
on
troops,
purple already.
but only six on Julius, for example, and like these settings. I mean, what I'm saying is, it's still fixed, and like anything
Oh
can
yeah.
happen from here.
Oh
Anyone
no,
can win, and
100%. They can slow him down a little bit. He gets to 80 troops before them, and then 3 or 4 of them hit his 3 stacks and break his bonus. He can't retaliate on everybody. They do balance him, but will they use alliances to do that, or will they kind of just let it happen?
so what's the value of like early tempo? Maybe like you convert into bringing big stacks and big positions, so you can keep moving the 8 or strengthening the 8.
I
Uh,
I
to try
have
to look
found
for, you know.
I've found a lot of people do put stacks everywhere in the early game to try to and so the game starts kind of choked up, but then as people get more and more troops, these stacks start fortifying together. More ones open up.
I like
Yeah,
this
he
from
brings
Dino.
that.
Nobody's gonna break his +3 bonus, weakest bonus on the board. He's not a threat. So he just puts everything in the cap, gives him more ability to strike. Um,
I really
yeah,
don't like how he didn't force his way into that bonus upgrade. It is
yeah, I think that was the
probably
play.
gonna yeah, it's probably gonna send him to game 3. But it is harder to like the pressure's on. So to be like, hey, like to put everything in there and be like, hey, get the hell out of my way, I'm taking this, and then force them out. You have to be willing to pull the trigger if they don't call your bluff there. Almost certainly.
Hmm.
So
I
it,
mean,
it
we
is
will
a
see.
big decision.
We will see. Maybe he gets a shot at 70 anyway because crazy things happen later on. But yeah,
Yep.
he's in the weakest position and Speedster's in the strongest position.
If red shoots
But with
his shot and runs
alliances,
through a bunch of black stacks, I mean, yeah, orange goes next.
by
So
the way, the Speedster I know is already looking at alliance, and I think he's kind of close to You
He's
know, it's
getting
maybe
14 troops next turn. Might have a trade. Yeah, they should be very
like think
scared.
about it. That the 22 can go like all around the like bottom right.
Mhm.
Like if the 8 is a lot larger, it can get into like both the purple and the green bonus. The orange, like the 4 1s from orange, are all free for the taking. Like you know, there's a lot of still empty area. Uh, maybe you can start calculating, start looking.
He's
Probably
already
not
counting.
quite
I
enough yet.
guarantee you, he's already counting. You can
Like
just
maybe
see the 20. Like he's got 16 territories. You need 47. He needs 31 more. That 13 cleans the middle. The 7 cleans the orange ones. He adds a bit to that 3 to get those other ones by orange's cap. His 8 goes down, gets into purple, gets into green, gets into red's bonuses, all for free. His 22
hmm
sweeps the bottom right. Like there's almost nothing he
exactly,
won't be
exactly.
able to take this turn with a trade.
So this is
They're
super
all
huge.
letting it
So
happen.
basically, what you need to do now is like you need to combine your stacks so you can strike, right? You from like being spread out with like all these 3s, 5s. Like he just fortified 2 7s together or something, created a 13, which is big. So maybe you take one more setup turn, and then on 5 cards you go for it. I don't know.
If he has a
I mean,
big
I'm not
trade
sure.
now, he might already run it.
Oh, it's fixed.
Yeah,
Jesus, just 10 trade.
no, yeah, that's what like. There's a chance that Black runs it right now with a trade.
Oh, look, I like this.
Yeah, I like
He
that a
says
lot.
3 + 4 is 7. Now everything is equal. This is fair. This is
The
fair game.
22 gets all those territories. He's just easier now, though.
Yeah, just ignore the
It
18 and take the
they're
rest.
playing so they're not aware of his position. That 13 gets the 1 5 4 1. The 7 gets the 1 1 1 1. He puts it on the 3 between the 7 and the 13, and he runs left with it. Takes those few territories. The 22, it sweeps the 7 1 7 1 1 1 1. He can even hit the 4 first if he wants. And then he stacks the 8. He's going to get 15 troops in a trade on the 8. That cleans everything out of the bottom. He's got
Let's
the whole
open it.
board. He'll have
I
50.
mean, yeah, like the red
I think
continent is
he's
only once. The green continent is like only once besides the 8 and the cap. The purple continent is. He can do it maybe. That
I
could be a
think if
line.
Black has a trade, he gets 50 plus territories easily. I think even without a trade, he might win the game right now.
Oh, that could be super impressive.
Actually, the
Let's
14
see.
does block one territory from him, but like I think he's got it right now. I think the
Show us
game
what you
ends right
got,
now.
Mr. Speedster. Yeah, oh, he fortifies out. Even more free space. Not strengthening that 7. That was actually super important, right? Because this is where the 8 wants to go.
If he has
Like
no
this is
trade
where the
on
most
4, I think he still has it.
he might have it. Yeah, put everything there. Put everything there. You take the red continent, the purple continent, the green continent.
Yep.
Oh, but look, Silent moved the 14 just to block his 22. But I guess the 22 takes like the
Yeah, he blocks the
1 7
13.
all the ones.
Yeah.
15 goes over.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
running.
1
He's
4
running.
on
This is
1.
it. That's game. No,
Wait,
he
but how does
doesn't.
he get to the?
No, it isn't. Yeah. He didn't go through
You don't get to the bottom. Like yeah, how
the
many is
way
it?
he
Like
stacked there.
2
He
4
needs next
6
turn.
8 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So there's 16 ones combined between the 3 bonuses, like reds, purple, and green. 16 ones. So that's like 16 free takes. So you only
Yeah,
need
that
like
puts him at
14 more.
33. Yeah,
Exactly.
he's got all of
But
orange. All of orange you could have killed, basically.
okay, so other players, they will see this, right? They will see the writing
I
on the
hope so.
wall.
I hope so. If they don't hit him now, the game definitely ends.
Okay, there. Speeds are
Portal's
fortified on
opening.
the
Yeah.
portal. Yeah, portal's opening might make it even easier. There's the break. Well played.
Yeah.
Marin sees it. So this is hurting him a lot because he's getting less troops at the start of his turn. Makes the run harder.
I think
And
he's
other people
already
like
got enough troops. They need to do more
I
than
mean,
that.
red should like defend his continent, right? So it's harder to break in.
It's tough.
Could defend his continent. Could hit speeds a little bit. But not everyone can be looking. Everyone can be thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
think
doing
that.
that.
Yeah, I think they need to do a lot more than this.
He's kind of doing that, but it's still entirely open from the other side. Like the
Yeah,
Speedster 7 can
the
just
7 just
go.
goes right through the left. Yeah, and then
So
I'll
how much you
land a
need on the
red.
7? The 7 is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a straight line too, right?
Yeah,
One,
so you
one,
see
one,
like a
one.
15 or something, you take 9 ones with it. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't even need to make it a 50. Maybe 14's almost 100% probably on all of that. Yeah. Does he choke that with like 2 8s or something? I mean, it would choke a little bit, the 6 and a 10. They are making it a little bit more difficult taking that, but we are fully focused right now on Black winning the game because it looks like he's about to. Now, if he does make mistakes, Green has only a few stacks, not really enough to take it if Black fails the run. Black is that far ahead.
Okay, so if you're silent now, do you like just go in and hit like 4 or 5 of Speedster's positions with the 16?
It's tempting to hit the 16 and go 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 or something.
That's
And
exactly,
there's
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
it's just, it's very tempting.
Oh, he makes
May,
it 20,
he
so it's a
might
lot
even hit
harder to
that
get in.
8. Yeah, I guess. I
I mean, how do you
mean,
get in now? There's a
the
12, a
8,
20,
the
and an
8,
11.
the 8 goes through the upper portal and then goes through the red 11 and in, and then the 7 goes down
Okay.
instead. That's my.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, so the
I'll,
8 needs to be, but can the 8 be big enough? It needs
actually,
to be like a
the
30
7 would be
plus.
blocking the 15 if he does that.
9-9. Good game. Okay, look,
95
yeah, everyone is
troops.
seeing it. Everyone is seeing it. The 40 can take the portal. His capital can do it. Speedster's cap is gonna do the big
Oh, look,
loop
yeah,
around.
Cap has portal access. Yeah, that's game. That's game 100%. We just saw
Oh,
that.
he's
Yeah.
fast. He's dedicated. Boom.
His name is
Okay,
Speedster. You know what's going in. Yeah.
the 6 can take one more 1 without blocking the path for the cap.
Yep. Takes those
Oh, is
ones.
that the move? Okay, cats off 4.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to use the 6 there. Yeah, he leaves it open. Nice. Oh, I'm not sure if I split there. I wouldn't split
Yeah.
there.
No.
Oh my god. It's getting really
Anonymous
close. I don't
Fire
think
of
it
Chains tipped
because you want to get all these juicy ones and he's
$104.20.
missing out on
Happy
many of
Sunday,
them.
Kylted, and happy
40.
Easter,
Oh
everyone
my god,
else.
that
4
was...
on 1. He's 4. Oh, man, he's so
Oh,
close.
gets the 1v1. 42, 43.
He needs
Where's the rest?
47. He's got 2
44.
more.
Oh my god,
3.
it's 2 on 1 again? Ah,
He's
okay,
got
there's
1 more
45 with the 6.
territory. That's it.
Oh my
He's
god.
short. He's short.
He's 1, 2, 3, 4 territories short. The
He's
cap was not big enough.
No, well, he only needs
missed a
47. He has 1 on the 6 on 1. This doesn't actually mean the game's over if these guys play it right, because nobody
He did
else can
not
run it.
assign troops correctly, did he?
I guess
He needed
not.
more on that cap. Like, giving the cap
He
had
needed
too many
more to
jobs.
make it through into all the green and purple ones down there,
Like,
and the red ones. Yeah.
yeah, like he's missing the 1 purple one, the
very
double, like the
tight.
2 green ones, and this is exactly what he's missing. And then he has like a random 6 and random 4, which he buffed by 1, which he didn't had to.
So
Oh, this was so close. Marin's just sending it.
nobody
Oh, that's
here. I think
impressive.
I don't think he needed to go all the way into red. Red's going to retake his bonus anyways.
Okay, he's not. I mean, I think he's trying. He's running.
He doesn't. You need 47 territories. He barely has 47 troops. He doesn't
There's
have it.
plenty of ones. He has a 14. Okay, I mean, it's too much. Yeah, I think it's too much.
Well, no, but you just know you need 47 territories with 49 troops. You need to have literally every troop has to have a territory.
Okay. He was just hitting hard. He was just swinging.
If I was him, I would have let Red retake his own bonus. This game isn't necessarily over for Speedster because nobody else can really run it right now.
Interesting.
Maybe Purple. Purple's the only one I think that has a chance to win right now, and if he has a set on 3.
The interesting thing about like going first, striking first means you break all the bonuses on the board, and the other people are not gonna, get an insane amount of troops on their turn, so they might not be able to do it.
Like he had 40
an
troops
early
more than
attempt.
everybody, and he kind of put 10 or more into everybody and broke their bonuses.
Yeah.
So they're all even. Like they're all like he's on 52 troops. Like if they don't go and break his bonus or take his cap, he's still in.
I feel like this was super close. Unfortunate.
If I am these players, I would be asking Orange to hit Purple a little bit. The only way the game ends right now is if
because
Purple could win with a set on 3, maybe.
Yeah, there's like 3 active stacks, right? All of them like hit. All he has is 3 big stacks: 25, 20, and 17. And there's ones all over the place. But taking 42 is also a long shot for purple. But if it's a 10 set,
well, that's what I mean. A 10 set would put him on what, 79 troops, and he only needs 47 in total. All 3 of his stacks are open. Portal's closed, but okay.
Oh my god, if he cleans that 4 even. Wait, purple can do it now, maybe.
They are making it easier for purple.
Oh my god.
But is he running?
10 set, you definitely go for it.
He's trying.
He's running himself. He has 2 6s left. That's not gonna. Oh, he has a 10 as well.
The 10's blocked now.
30, but he's 34. He's 13 more.
Yeah, it's
I think
not
he ran it too early. He
needed to reconstitute and chill. Block purple.
I mean, he's missing all these juicy ones from Marin in the bottom middle of the board. You can't make it without them, I think.
No, he needs to go back to his cap. He needs to fortify back to cap and hope purple fails.
There's like 11 ones that you're not taking. Like you can't.
Purple. Keep in mind, purple's only got 5 territories. He needs to run 42 territories this turn.
He might try it. Seconds. Completely doable.
Yep. Does he have a set on 3? If he does, it might be over. He's got great pathing with that. No, he's gonna run it anyways.
Oh, he's doing it without the set. That's impressive.
Let's see. Pathing?
Oh, perfect pathing.
This
Love
is a
to see it.
mobile player. If anybody that tells me mobile's not good enough, look at this player is attacking on mobile right now.
Oh, perfect pathing.
Yeah, Silent's
Holy
really
shit.
good. He knew exactly
this
where he was going immediately. Does
Oh,
he
this
get
is
the...
so well done. Another 20 can go.
This is a
25.
mobile player.
He's fast as well. I think he has it.
He has to
Wait,
get in
no.
to the bottom left.
Wait. Oh, it's fine. Okay, he missed 1-1 there, maybe?
Yeah, he has to get in here. But like, oh, okay, yeah, he's only going for the ones. He only needs the ones.
Yeah, the 5 can
He had
take 2
time to
more.
manual that.
37, and there's a 22. There's a 22 on the loose. This is his game.
He needs 8 more. He's
Yeah,
counting. He's
easy.
got time. 1.
Thinking about hitting a 6 or
2.
not.
Which way?
Maybe just
3,
3, 4, just send it.
4,
Click it.
5. Yeah, 1, 3,
Yeah,
1,
there's
1, 1. He's got it. It's game over.
everything. You don't
1,
miss
3,
it.
1,
Yeah.
1, 1.
Holy shit.
Well played, Silent
And
Legend wins. Game 2.
Oh, a nice game by Silence. Without the set, he still goes for it, and it's still enough.
Woo! Yeah. So
Congrats to
that
Speedster here.
was an error between everybody after the black failed run. None of them had it because they were too weak. The only person that had a chance to run it was Purple. And instead of stopping Purple or stacking and retaking their bonuses and guarding so Purple couldn't run it, or hitting him a little bit so he couldn't run it, they kind of just hit each other and everything else, hit every 3 and 4 stack everywhere, and made his run that much easier. So
definitely. They were just reclaiming their bonuses too, but that's not the game they're playing at that point, yeah.
Yeah, they're just freaking out, trying like nerves, man. They're freaking out. They're like, "Is this my chance? Do I get another turn?" Oh no, they weren't quite there with the and Silent Legend. I believe he tested these settings with us, or at least he saw the chat of us testing them, so he had a little bit of
ice
idea.
cold,
Oh,
sharp
he's
as
ice
fuck.
cold. Yeah,
Like that was insane. That was such a good run. That was such a fantastic run. Like the initial pathing he pathed out for his first stack to like take the right side and the bottom of the right side was just so clean. And then the 25s on the loose for the rest of the boards. That execution, that was fire. That was something else. Congrats to Silent.
Yep,
He's in the finals now.
I'm going to be paying out the Silent Legend prediction and starting another prediction for Game 3. Anybody wants to bid their channel points on Twitch? We have Speedster, Marin, Julius, and Dino. Speedster and Marin, who we both thought were going to qualify, at least one of them will not. Maybe both of them will not. We'll see. 5-minute prediction on these folks. And I gotta take one moment briefly. Chainfire came in and dropped $104.20 tip. Thank you, bro. I love you, man. Thank you so much. You know, I appreciate you. I couldn't talk about it in the moment, but you know, thank you. Crazy, man.
That's big. He's sending dudes.
Okay, so Dino's asking me if he had it.
I guess you're allowed to talk to him, right? There's nothing.
Yeah, it's post game. I'm just letting him know. I think you had no chance at the run, and you guys needed to retake bonuses and block Silent. The game have rebalanced after Speedsters.
Okay, so this is the absolute last shot to make it to the finals.
Very
5
true.
players are in. One more can do it. Last game of the second semifinal. We got Speedster, who came short with his run, with one last chance. We got Marin. We got Julius. And who else have we got for the last game? We got Dino, of course.
Woo.
Okay. I'm gonna see Classic. It all comes down to this.
Speedster, it's not Speedster, sorry, Silent Legends responses. I don't think any of those runs were ever going to work out. Even on my run, it was closer than I thought it would be. Probably didn't play that perfectly, but sometimes being the only one who doesn't mess it up wins you the game. True! Very true story. If Game 3 settings, we'll pull those up. Yeah.
I think Speedster's run was legit. Maybe the troop assignment was a little off. Like he had a random 6 and a 4, like just pointing at 1-1.
Yeah.
Like if there's like 5 or 6 more troops on his cap, he has the run, right? So
yeah, it was very close. And I think if he split a little differently, he had it too. But it was very tough in the moment. Hold on. Round 12, 4-player game. We're going to be playing the classic map. So we started this tournament round 1 with the classic map. We are ending it with the classic map as your final chance to make the finals. And it's a 70% fixed domination with unstable portals, because everybody knows I love unstable portals, but also because they balance unfair spawns and they're very skillful. So it's going to be a fixed 70% on classic. It is a 42 territory map. I believe you need 30 territories to get the 70. 60-second turn timers because it's a smaller
Yeah.
map. Alliance is on as usual. If somebody gets an overpowered spawn, you guys will be able to balance it with alliances. So that's the unstable portals and alliances are there to balance the game. If somebody gets an OP spawn, you don't want to just lose the game from an OP spawn. You want to outskill your opponents and always have a chance, despite having maybe an inferior spawn or bad card luck. So those things are always on if I can put them on. And that'll be the look for game number 3 in a moment when we get this fired up. Looks like there's a small bathroom break.
Yeah, same for me. Right back.
Yeah, very fast start to round group 2. These first 2 games are very quick. Wish I could stick around, but I got a bunch of shit going on. Y'all have an awesome day and enjoy the stream. Thanks, Jane Fireman. I love you. Have a great day, sir. What's up, Saber? We're in the semifinals of Kylted Open. We had a little over 2,000 signups, and we're down to final 12. Actually, we're down to final. We've got 5 in the finals now. And these 4 players are going to be playing for the last spot in the finals. Got Marin, got Speedster, got Julius Ballet, and we've got Raging Dino, final 4. And there's a Twitch prediction open right now if you guys want to wager on who you think wins game 3. Julius is putting the stream back up. So that's nice. We'll get that in a moment. Yes, yeah, it's stacked lobby. Group 1 was also very stacked, Saber. If Group 1 had Truth Powers, Zychron, Leech a Little, Jax Wild, XC Dude, and Pierre Stonefield. It was Snow Lily, actually, but Snow Lily did not show up to the semifinals game, so Pierre Stonefield was a fill-in. Blows my mind that somebody can make it through 2,000 people and just, oopsie, didn't make the semifinals game. Like, what? Why? Right? Like, if the time's bad for you, you have all the time during the week to discuss with your group what a better time will be. You can swap groups. You can discuss with tourney organizers. We would do everything possible to get all of the semifinalists to play their games. Everything possible we would work on. But if you're going to say nothing all week and then just not show up for your tournament game, I mean, okay, then. It blows my mind that happened, but it did happen. So, but everybody showed up to this one. We're ready to rock and roll.
Let's go. I'm back.
Yep.
Final chance.
Best of luck, everyone. Last chance for finals.
I another thought. I really appreciate how Silent went for it, even though he didn't have a set. Like many players would be disencouraged by, I don't have a set on 3. Maybe now it's not enough, and he just made it work without the set.
Yeah.
So we
did-
saw 2 great games so far. I'm really pleased with the 2 games we saw. Absolute highest quality of risk gameplay.
I have to answer these questions. Why did Snow Lily no show? Did something happen? No. So the message we got was Snow Lily. We were all pinging her on Discord, and she said, "Oops, my Discord sounds weren't on, so I didn't hear it. Whoopsies." Just like, okay. Like, you would think you would write that time down on your calendar. It'd be in the back of your mind. You'd be watching. You'd be looking at the pings on Discord, but just oopsies, didn't ping me. It's obviously if there's like a family emergency or like something crazy happened, then yes. Like maybe we try to find some kind of exception, but like that's what I mean. Like post-it note on the forehead. Yeah, like just I can tell you if I'm in the semifinals of this tournament, I've got that written down. I know when that's happening. So we're entering game 3. Let's go. Raging Dino first. Red has a red and black spawn for Europe. What do we got? Balanced spawn. Nobody has an overpowered spawn, it looks like. So this will be neat to see.
Dino has a lot in Asia, so it's really hard for him to play for a bonus. Maybe step 1 is moving out of Asia, creating a super large position, fortifying the 4 and the 5 together. That's what I see, and then you can play for an A. Oh yeah, Dino just plays for an A. I think you hit the 2, you move over. Maybe that's a good route.
I like that play.
Or...
Yeah, you hit the 2 and bring your 4 and 5 together on Camp Check, or sorry, you hit the 2 and then you bring the other stack into Alaska. Try to force green into Europe. It is a slower play, but you could, start working your way towards North America. Red and black are going to have a bit of a contest over Europe. Maybe black's going to go down to Africa. We'll see.
He's doing kind of the same thing, where he puts everything to an A, and I hope he will fortify. Oh, time. Hope he'll fortify in time.
So he's blocking them in NA.
Wait, but that is, you don't leave them away out.
Maybe he's giving NA to green?
Nah, he's just holding the borders, right?
But that doesn't
I
let
don't know.
anybody out. I would be trying to signal green to say, hey, get the hell over there into Europe and leave me alone. North
I
America's
mean, maybe he can
mine.
open the path next turn from the 4, but he still also needs to combine the 4 and the 5. I would have preferred to combine the 4 and the 5 there, but he got a fortify through. That's better than nothing. But now
Yeah.
green's just hitting as 1. Oh, that's it's giving him a really tough time to actually. Okay, he's
Although,
delaying
to
the.
be honest, nobody's in a great position. So actually, the winner of this game will not be decided by spawn luck. It looks like it'll be decided by how they play, which is exactly what we want to see.
That's nice, yeah. So Marin lining up on a portal, potentially going for South America, potentially not. I mean, his spawn says South America to me, but we'll see. And now,
Sir Tyler with the I missed my own funeral for the KPO semifinals. That's what I'm
whoa, Sir
saying, bro.
Tyler,
Yeah,
what up? What a legend.
he is indeed.
Sir, Sir Tyler and me, there was one long night where we tested the slider blitz hypothesis, and yeah, we got like evidence that it is a thing.
Yep, and now it's just known, and you don't use it, you lose so many troops. It's absurd how ridiculous it is. Okay, so Red's moving out of Europe, conceding it to Speedster. Starts with a wild card though. Benefit for them. Speedster going in last position gets that one bonus troop going fourth on the first turn. He's going to roll, take the
4.
Congo. He understands how important the Congo is and probably brings that to his 3 on the portal. He's probably going to hit Congo, go to the 3 on the portal, come through to Ukraine next turn, and start working on Europe. I will be curious to see if they just give him Europe when everybody else has so much of nothing.
Oh, you line up for the portal and then you go for Europe. Okay, but then you hit red 5 times. That's really bad for red. Maybe
Okay,
just
he's
play for Africa
no,
and
yeah, he's
chill
playing for Africa, yeah.
because
I
you can
think
bring the 6 then. Oh, clean dice.
I would have played for Europe there. If Red moved out like that, I definitely would have made the play for Europe.
I
Like Red,
kind of like
yeah.
Africa in terms of this game for the 70 run and also for not being the scariest play on the board. Like everyone's okay, he gets +3, but
Yeah.
that's a good bonus. Like
Africa won last game, Group 1, right? So Africa's not bad. I
I,
just,
I, I would
yeah, it's
I
not
would play
worse.
like this,
Okay.
but that will leave red to just take Europe, and then we'll see what people do about it. That's an interesting question once more. So what is Dino doing? Because there's still this 5 within NA, and that's basically all he's got. There's nothing else for him.
Doesn't have a bonus to go for. Red's kind of lining up Australia. Green and red are looking at South America. Black's Africa. Red's got Europe. So red's going to leave South America. Yeah, orange just has to double down on the North America,
Makes a
but
4? Why make a 4? More splitting?
yeah.
More
So
splitting? Let's
he's still got his
fortify.
4-5-2. Okay, he's at least bringing that together now.
Nice, okay. Options.
So
That
if
moves
red
out of
does
the
get
way.
out of his way, green will be able to move through southern North America into South America. Thank you for the follow and the subs, guys. I appreciate it. Very intense moment. The end of a 3-month-long tournament, largest tournament in Risk history. Watching these fine competitors battle it out in their last chance to make the finals. Winner of this game advances to the finals. The other 3 players are eliminated. I think if I'm red, I'm almost just taking that right now. Like if I'm red, I might have just wait. No. If I'm red, I would have done way different. I would have taken Europe. What are you thinking? Oh, he's gonna take it. Okay, complete. So no Australia, no win. He got a dude card with it. I
Interesting.
mean,
Yeah, he doesn't want to be the guy in the middle that has like a too large bonus, get too much focus, and kind of I mean there's no portal within Australia. You kind of control a lot of space for the 70. Like if you have a really big stack sitting in Sion, for example,
yeah. I mean, I just like
there,
he could have straight up just taken Europe that turn with no issues. And I don't think people would break him. Everybody in this lobby has shown relative passiveness when it comes to
I mean,
bonuses last game.
I would break every single time.
No, you would, but this lobby has demonstrated last game, other than Marin with the one break on Speedster,
Marin,
which
exactly. Marin's
wasn't
kind of board
enough.
police. Yeah,
But
and he's
like
also board police. That's not the job you want to be having, right?
no, so like if Red took Europe there, Black's not going to break
Mhm.
him because Black took Africa. So the only real
Mhm.
threat to a break was Dino with the orange 4. But if Red had like an 8 to fortify at the end there, he puts that on Iceland. Dino's not breaking through like a 6 or an 8 on Iceland. He would actually probably get to hold Europe that
Interesting.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an option for sure.
I think that's just an instant hold. Saber's
Card
like
skip.
full of passive players, just the way I like it. What's up,
Card skip.
Saber? Wait, an
He
orange
skipped cards.
card skip? This is fixed cards.
This is fixed. I'm not sure what he has in mind.
Because that 9-on-1 could have happened. Yeah, card skip. I'm finding it very odd. Card skipping and not taking the bonus is gonna put him in a very rough spot. Red's on 37 right now.
Okay,
Start
so
of third turn.
Marin took South America, Speeds took Africa, and Julius took Australia. I feel like Australia has kind of like a bonus to it because if you lock up 5 territories with one big stack, it makes it
No,
harder for other people to run the 70. It makes it easier for you. So
no, it's definitely good for that. It's just the longer the game goes, the more disadvantageous your position becomes, and that at some point a portal does come into Australia.
it's true, and a
So I
+5
think,
bonus is still a lot bigger than a +2 bonus.
like, I think if this
So
is a
maybe Europe.
20 to 30 minute game, Australia could be very good. But I think if this is a
Mhm.
45-minute to an hour game, Australia is horrendous. So it depends how it
Question:
plays out.
Do you get to keep Europe, and do you get to keep it without having like 4 different stacks? Because that will lower your chances to make a run if you have like 4 weaker stacks, versus having like 1 or 2 bigger
So
stacks, right?
I think you can have a big stack on Iceland, a big stack on Ukraine, and maybe like a 3 in Southern Europe where the 7 is for black. I think
Maybe
you
just
can
keep
have.
one.
I think you can mostly have like 2 big stacks and maybe a 3 because black's not going to
That's
break it.
nice. Yeah. This is
And
exactly what I'd like to see. Whoa.
okay,
Oh, that's a super big central. So the 7 and this 11, they're like cutting the board in half, kind of.
I
Like
wonder what
Ukraine
he's
is the
doing.
the
Is he trying
most
to upgrade?
connected, most in the way position. Maybe he just took like the highest value position in terms of running 70.
Maybe you just like okay. I have Africa. Africa's my position. If Europe's not being taken, then I currently
Mhm.
have the strongest bonus, and I'm just going to make a giant stack on Ukraine because that's the most overpowered territory to have a big stack on for.
Exactly.
That's
Take the
smart play.
prime
I
real
like that.
estate. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, interesting. We got one shot and Saber in strat. Oh my god, we got all the people. I've never seen the
One shot
card
Saber,
skip and
Tyler.
fix strat. Yeah, Tyler's in here too. Yeah,
There's a wide, but he doesn't have the +2. Is he even looking for the +2?
might
Like
be
to move in
looking
the
for a
territory?
run. No, the run's not there yet. You need 30 territories in classic.
Definitely not yet.
All right, what's 70%? Oh, yeah, it's 7 times 6, 30. 30 out of 42.
Yeah, definitely.
3 on 1
3 on
blitz.
1. Yeah,
3
can
on 1
do.
this way. Oh, rough daddy style.
Okay, but now Dino's got a pretty clean line to take an A. And the 9 is still chilling.
Very, very shocked Julius never took Europe when black. So the Europe hate really blew my mind there. Like Red abandoned Europe for black, and then black re-abandoned it, and then Red went Australia and fully abandoned it. I'm like, does nobody care about Europe? It's a really good bonus. It gives you 5 troops. I mean, at that
Yeah.
point, with everybody abandoning it, Orange should have ran into Iceland and brought all of his troops into it. You know what I mean? Started moving his 9 from Yakutsk over to the Siberia and started working that way as well. Like
That's
if
true. That
every,
was another line that I saw from turn 1, but
like if
I
nobody wants
mean,
Europe, I mean, just claim that stuff.
that's interesting. Speed's on 56. What is he cooking? He just got a big traded in, I guess.
I didn't see that.
Creating a 14 touching borders with Marin.
He is also
It's,
blocking Red with that Siam stack. I do like
yeah,
that.
that's nerfing Red's position a lot.
It is,
And
really is.
also, this is super huge in terms of, oh, this is so good play. Speedster's positional play here is exceptional. He's holding Siam, which
Yeah.
means that like basically only he can take out Australia and get the +4. Like that's basically a double guard now on the territories for Australia.
Yeah, he's
So it's a
blocking
lot harder
everybody's
for green and
run.
orange. Exactly, it's a lot harder for green and orange to run. And
Okay,
he has a
that
good line of running because it's already there, right?
Orange gets the trade on 3, uses it to take North America, stacks on the portal. He's in the game. Nice.
Yes.
It's nice to see everybody's going to be in this game.
Maybe this was like super smart what he did by like skipping a card, appearing a little weaker, playing a little slower. So players have less issue with him holding the +5. You know, he takes it like what is it, turn 4 or something?
I I,
Uh
I think it was a misclick. I can't think of a reason he didn't roll and take a card on that one turn. Like maybe
yeah.
he's got some. I'm gonna guess it was a misclick.
What I'm saying is like probably everyone's gonna be chill with him having that bonus now because he was behind earlier. But then long term, he still has like the biggest bonus in the game. But yeah, there might be no long term.
So I do like how at least like so Speedster has a great position, right? Because he's got the 10 in Siam. It blocks Red's run. It blocks people from getting into Australia and blocks their run. This is nice. A big trade while maintaining the wild is very good. The one downside with Speedster's current position is his 14 is only pointed at the 19, and he may never get reopened north of his 14. And if that happens, it can hurt him. Yeah, if he doesn't get reopened, he's in some trouble.
I mean, this 9 can like go to the left, hit 3 1s, hit the 4, get into an A, take like the 2, 4, 6 territories or 7 territories like inside an A. Oh, manually? Just pointing.
He's like saying, thanks, I want to go there. And like, yeah, I don't think he's going to let him
yeah,
go.
you need to threaten here a little bit.
I think I think you could. It's worth telling him, get out of the way. And I think Speedster's just going to add a bunch of troops there and say, nah, you know what? No.
Ooh, game of chicken. That's interesting. Yeah, he could
the
put all
nerves got to be
troops on
real
the 10.
high now.
Okay, but he decides against it. He doesn't put all 7 on the 10. So I have a feeling he might move away. Doesn't want to play with fire.
No,
but we don't know for sure.
He's sticking it out.
But then he gets broken, doesn't? I think it's correct to stay.
Yeah, I think
but when
so
you
too.
say, I think you full send, you make it big. You make it 17.
Yeah, I think you make it big.
But now the 4 gets broken. Like now, its continent just gets broken.
So we're looking for lines right now. Black has the most troops, so obviously we're going to be looking at Black's lines. His 14 can go pop, pop, pop into North America. We can even maybe count. He's on 3, 6, 9, 12. He's on, okay, so he's on 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 14 can't do shit right now. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27. I mean, if his 14 pops the 19 and the 2 ones, that's the 30. If if Ukraine makes it to North America, takes everything in North America.
Oh, there's another one now. There's another one inside USA because he's guarding from the outside.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So getting through the 4 in Greenland is so just that's juicy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 territories right there for the taking, and you need like a 20.
Does Red have a run here?
Maybe less. Like maybe, yeah, I think like a 20 is.
Like if Red makes it through that 8 with enough dice, that he gets North America. Like North America's free. The 22. No, I don't think he has it. It's getting very scary for. So the portals are about to close. Black has no trade here. It's very close for him. Like if he could get through the green 20 with his 14, he basically has it.
Yeah, they're like lines might exist here, most definitely.
Yeah, like I just counted for Black. He's on 28 right now, ish. If he goes for it,
blocking in his own 12, but okay.
No, he's got a
14. 14 is actually just the right amount. Maybe 15 is the right amount to go like 10, 1, 1, 1.
Okay, so now they're saying let's attack Black. So they're seeing Black has a troop lead. He's on 3 cards. They want to slow him. They want to not end this game. I think Orange's 10 does move to Greenland though. There's no portals in North America, which is going to make this more difficult to get the run. Red probably has the best. I think Red's got the best shot of getting the North American territories if that 14 goes up to Greenland.
So I think Dino has to like close the door now. The door has been open for way too long.
That 14 definitely has to fortify somewhere. He's got to choose where it's vital because if it goes, if like Green can get through the bottom, Red can get through the top right. Black gets through there. So Black's the biggest threat right now. So I like that.
That's a good fortify. That just takes away the chance of Speedster just running it.
Yeah. Because Marin has not entirely. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I mean, Green's not really there, even with a trade.
I mean, there's still 8 territories in an A for the taking. There's like 5 in Europe.
Red has a trade with that wild card. He's probably counting right now. Red like may have the win here.
Yeah, the problem that Dino and Marin share is that they cannot really get into Australia. But when the portal is open, that's like 3 extra ones. Hold up.
Red has 13 to deploy.
I could see a Marin run. I could see a Marin run.
You could see a green run? Yeah, he's close. So Red might have had it there. I'd have to pause and
nice.
Oh. That might be game.
No more green run. Oh, but maybe a black run. Huh.
If Speedster has a trade, the 19 can get an NA through the green 6 into the orange 8. Or he goes right through the 21.
I
The
mean,
14.
the 19
No,
has too
it's
much to
very
do.
tough. No, his stacks
No,
are
it's
too
too much.
trapped.
Also, you can't access the one in Ural. You can't access the one like above the 13, right?
Wait, all
Like
but
those are two
12.
juicy ones.
But he's just got he just got 3 gifted. No, he's blocking.
Like
He's
the
blocking.
21 just shut the door for him. But
Okay, that's a
like
good block. He's got a 2-point on those 5 territories in the Congo, right? Basically.
that's important. That's well played. Just leaving like the 4 might as well be a 1 in my opinion. By the way, that's
Wait,
in
Green
Egypt right
says
now,
good
right?
game. He thinks Orange is winning right now. Does Dino have a trade? Does Dino win?
Dino. Oh my god.
One,
How? Do
one,
you
two,
portal into
three.
Australia as well?
He's
You
got
got like 5
12,
ones in Europe? 5 ones
13,
in
14,
Europe?
15,
Maybe 4
16,
territories in
17.
Australia?
1,
The
2,
8 can hit
3,
like, oh my god, yeah.
5, 6.
Maybe. Wait, can he ever get into an A? Can he ever get into SA? If he has a 10 match, he could maybe. 10
It's
match might
close.
be game.
I think Marin said good game because he's trying to bait Orange into running, which would open it for him. I think he's
Yeah, but
just short. I think he's just short
he
right
doesn't
now.
have it calculated prematurely, so now I wouldn't start. Maybe with a 10 step there's a line, but now it's too late.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I was looking, it's like 27, 28, or 29. I think it's just short. And like Marin says good game to try to bait a run. And then like he screws it up because he doesn't quite have it. And then Marin's like, oh, thank you. I've got a big trade and I'll just take it now. He might even have it still. He's low territories though. He's only got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Could there be a
12,
Marin run?
13,
Am I completely...
21, 22, 23,
Okay.
24.
There's not. There's not a Marin run. Maybe on 5 cards. So every single turn
Yeah, he
now,
needs a lot.
everyone might have a run if they like see a nice
Yep.
line utilizing portals.
He's saying it. Green's saying attack black. Black's 14 is inactive. It can't do anything.
And so is the 17. So they're really
Yeah.
like they're playing around Speedsters win pretty well.
The
With the
17 does
21
have
up in Greenland.
Australia covered.
That's true. The portal's still open for this turn. But then okay, then the 13 can go 1-1-5-1. Up.
1-1-5-1. The 19
Maybe
goes
portal over.
1-1-1 through the 21. If he doesn't
Yeah.
have a trade. Never mind.
How big has the 19 like how big has the 19 get to be? Like at least
25.
32? I mean 25, and then you arrive at
Yeah, it's
22
not
against
enough.
21, and you want to take like 8 more territories?
Yeah.
Yeah, more like
Oh,
30.
He opened black. Okay, that's
Ooh.
bad. He
What
said
does
to
the
hit
14
black, and
do?
then he opened the 14.
Okay, but it can hit a 1 and a 12.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
gonna
it
do
kind
much.
of helps though. Hitting the 1 and the 12, it might be able to
Could
even
be
take
2
Great Britain.
extra.
Maybe, yeah, and maybe makes this 24 on 20. Oh no, he just
He
retakes that.
closes it. But
Closes
now
it
he can
again.
fortify. 26. Okay. I mean, Speedster's not running unless he knows he can get like the 26 can get all of NA. And he like his position is not getting a lot worse. He's still in CM and he's still in
22,
Ukraine, right?
13 for Dino. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We'll say 18, 19. No, 18, 19. So 13 plus 6, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, slam, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Ugh, close. Very close. 28 for Dino. What about Marin with a trade? He's only on
I mean,
7.
there's 5 in EU, maybe even 6 if you
8, 9,
just smack
10,
the 12.
11, 12, 13, 14,
And then in
15.
Asia you take 2, 4, and also you double sum the 13 and then you get into Australia. So it's 4 plus 2, that's 7. That's 12
Oh,
extra.
man.
25.
Speedster's going to go right through that 19 now. The game might be over. I
Oh, indeed.
don't think Marin has it because he can't get into Australia that 5, and he can get in the
I don't
back of
think Speedster
Africa
has it
though.
either. 14 is not playing, 19 is not playing.
Well, Red's going to block again in Australia, right?
Yeah, no,
Red,
Speedster doesn't have it. Even if it's open, like 14 and 19 are both not playing.
that's true. They're both blocks. The 26, like I'm looking at the 26 making North America, but you're right. He doesn't have
Yeah,
much other than that.
I mean, he has 3, maybe 4 in Australia if he gets through the 10. And then he has like 2 ones. Like the 4 could become a 5 and take 2 ones. That's super easy. Maybe even bigger because there's another one. Could become like a 9, take 3 ones.
I mean,
2,
although
4,
like he
6,
has
8.
like 30 territories, like even if he's got 30 troops trapped, the territories might be there.
Okay, wait. 13 on Speedster. This 11 now could be 3, that's 16. And then the 22 could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, that's 26. Hold up.
I think he had a run there, but it was risky. I think
How
he
about
would have needed good dice. I think he had a risky run there.
wait, that's exactly 30. I think I
Yeah,
counted exactly 30.
I think I
Holy
counted
shit.
31 if he deployed a couple trips to Siam and then did the right split in Asia. But his 28 would have had to slam that 19 and have enough to take all those ones. So I think he had
That
it
was
if it with risk.
that was a super interesting line that could get to exactly 30, yeah.
Does Orange not win right now with 81 troops in a trade with the portal open? All of his stacks are active. All of Orange's stacks are
He's
active. The
taking time,
19.
he's taking his time. Oh my god, there's actually easily like 2 easy spots in South America now. Like that portal is just +2.
And he
Doing a
also
run.
makes it through the North Africa with that 19. His
So you
16
can like
can
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the
he can
left.
double. Yeah, I think he's
16.
got it. Oh no, he doesn't have
Yeah, I
time.
think I
I
mean, he
think
doesn't have
he.
time, but I think he had it. I think there was a 70 here. He might have missed the 70. Not 100%, but I think it might have been there. The nerfs.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh, he leaves
30,
it
31,
open.
32. I
The
think
door
he
is
had
entirely
32.
open.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
didn't fortify
Camp
back.
Jack is open. Can Green get
Okay,
in
like
there?
Marin's
Yeah,
26
Marin's
can
got that.
take. The 26 can hit to the right. The 19 can hit up. The 12 can take a portal to.
Oh my god.
There's also Japan and Kamchatka as well with like 2 more ones that are juicy.
I
19
think
needs to be
Orange
like,
had 32 territories that turn. I think he had it.
holy shit. I think Marin has it as well if he has a big trade.
He's blocking. He's blocking, and he's not running
Just
it.
blocking.
Okay, he's blocking everybody except for Orange, but Orange can win right now if he gets another turn. Somebody has to run through North America, or Orange wins right now. Well, Red
That's
has a
tight.
giant stack. He's got a. He fused
46
his
can
luck.
go anywhere. I love that position with the 46.
Okay, Red's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
All
11,
of NA
12,
is
13,
open
14,
now. There's
15,
so many
16,
like
17,
1s,
18,
3s.
19. 19.
You always get 5 in Africa as well. You get like 2 more in Europe. Where do you go after with the
Oh
46?
no, Red's got more than enough if he finds the line. Like it's not even close. He's got way more than enough.
Yeah, that was
He
probably a line, but
didn't
he
need to
didn't. He
split the
didn't.
4, but hits the
Wait, what
3.
is this?
Should have hit the
Is
3
this the line?
first. If he
Yeah.
hit the 3
It's okay.
first, it was
63.
better.
Time is so tight here. All this
Yeah, he
works.
needs to
Holy
move
shit, good for
fast.
him. Oh, it's the whoa.
Oh, he
And
needed to go
time.
through. No, he needed to go through. Yeah, he
Yeah,
needed
he
to
had
go
to split
through
there.
Europe into Africa. Oh
Yeah,
man,
but
this is
without hitting it. But
Speedster.
yeah, just going left, right?
Speedster
He
to the
took it.
finals, baby.
Oh
90s.
yeah, Red
There's
had it.
no way Speedster misses this.
Yeah, Speedster's crazy. Just go.
Speedster knows what he's doing. Speedster doesn't miss
Nice, good
this.
dice on him. Takes that, leave something on the portal, just move 5. 5 is
Yeah,
perfect
yeah,
cut.
yeah.
Now
On
think.
1, on 3, or on the
Ooh,
4.
nice. And then to the left. Oh,
I
Mr.
would
3
I
on
would
1.
hit the 3 and then leave that open for the rest.
Portal? Why portal over?
It doesn't matter. He's got
6
way more than
spots.
enough. It's clean. Speedster wins. Speedster to the finals, baby. 69%.
Ooh,
Woo!
Speedster does it. Nice. Oh, that was tight. I felt like everyone had a shot. That really came
Yeah,
down
I
to
think
nerves
everybody
between the
did have a
2.
shot here. Yeah, nerves are probably insane for these guys.
Clean execution by
Wow.
Speedster though in the end. Having the
Speedster to the
patience.
finals. Yeah, go ahead.
Nice. Congrats, Speedster. Having the patience to wait it out. Don't like shoot your shot prematurely when it's unlikely. And then when it matters, he was focused. He did not mess up. And he was like, he got plenty more than he needed. Maybe there were lines on like for Dino. There were probably lines for Julius as well. But the problem was Julius started like playing his turn when half his timer was gone already.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking
So
between turns or during the other turns, right? Because like I was counting on their turns the same time they were. I counted 32 for Julius. I counted 32 for Dino.
yeah,
I don't know if I counted enough for Marin, but I definitely counted enough for those other two. And
yeah,
then at
I
the
agree
end,
with
their
that.
speedster had like 5 extra territories. The board was so open at that point. So
Yeah, this was only 60 seconds, so here the pressure was a lot higher than the
yeah,
first 2 games. Like you definitely cannot afford to lose 30 of those precious seconds.
yeah.
Um,
That's one of
okay,
those
we
things
got off to a
about
nice.
we were talking about being passengers in the game, right? Yeah, a couple of those players weren't focused enough on the other players' turns, counting the lines, and so they weren't ready when their turn started. So if your turn starts and you've got 60 seconds and then you start counting, all of a sudden by the time you're like, I have it. Oh, I have 10 seconds left. Shit. You should have been counting on those previous turns, and then your turn starts and you already know exactly where everything needs to go. And but nerves, man, nerves will get you. So we got our 6 finalists. Wow.
Wow. Congrats to Speedster as well. I'm a friend of his, so I'm happy to see him make it after, his
Fellow
game 2
German.
being really strong and coming so short. I think he earned a spot in the finals as well.
Yep.
I think we got 3 excellent finalists. So from this group.